right. So it's just Christina and I today.
Good morning
Good
or
morning.
afternoonish
Whenever we post it.
or evening, possibly.
Mhm. Look at me. I'm cold this morning and you are not, obviously.
I
Is it
I
nice?
want it to be summer so bad.
Ugh, is it
I'm
nice
I
today or no?
it is nice. It's not nice enough for this yet, but I'm doing it
Pushing
anyway.
through,
I've
doing it.
I've got my jacket I'm taking everywhere with me just just because I'll need it, but
Yeah, being up here in Brigham, man, I went down south for a wedding and thinking I brought some dresses and it was not dress weather.
I've been to California twice in the last couple weeks, probably 3 weeks. And
Nice.
yeah, it's been crazy. So we first time we went to pick up my son's car, um, and then the second time we went to go visit one of the other sons. So it's been awesome, but yeah, it's been a little crazy. Um, but neither time was it really nice enough. Like I didn't get a tan, I didn't really get a layout. It was just overcasty and sad. And I'm like, so I'm ready for sunshine though. I want it so bad.
I love your earrings. Can we see them?
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
They're just off one
Super
of those
cool.
super cheap little sites that who knows if it's like fraud or what, but it's cool. I got them. So
Nice. I love it. No, I need some dangly something. I don't know. Just
that's
one of
why I
those.
wear the dangles because then I feel like I get dressed even if I didn't do makeup and
Well, your makeup looks
anything.
fantastic. Like,
That's probably a filter or something.
did you put stuff right here?
No,
Looks like you did.
no, I honestly put on mascara and a little tiny bit of blush just that I didn't look like I was a corpse because my eyelashes are so blonde. Yeah,
My eyebrows are so blonde. That's what I
mine
do.
too. Mine too. But
Oh my gosh. Okay.
yeah,
So we have something in common today, you and I, and that's something
yes,
that you
we
wanted to
do.
talk about. So let's
Great timing.
do.
All right. So I want to talk about what we do as working moms when our kids are homesick or we can't find a sitter for something that we're wanting to do or whatever. Like Lacey and I both have a kid homesick today, and thankfully we're both able to be home, right? And
Mhm.
do both, but it's still not easy. It doesn't make it like that much better just because we can. See, sick child. Okay, go. Go. Oh, sorry, I just pulled her hair. I'm abusing you on camera. But
Yeah.
what do you do? What are your options, right? So, I mean, I wish that my mom was one of those retired awesome grandmas that could take my kids and watch them, but she works 2.5 full-time jobs. Like she's so
Yes.
stinking busy. So I don't have that.
No, mine is probably just gonna lay on the couch and watch TV all day while I do all my stuff. And it's good thing he's the 6-year-old, because if it were the 3-year-old or the year-old, I wouldn't
Yeah.
be here. I would be entertaining them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can hear him because he's just right here, but no one on Zoom can. So I'm hoping, right? I've had 2 sessions this morning before this, and no one's complained. So what do you do? Like, what? You just take work off and you sit home with the kids, but then not every job gives you vacation or sick leave. You just
Yeah.
have to eat the money that you lose working a full hour job. And
Yeah.
it just, not to be sexist, but it does seem like it's the woman, the mom, because she's
Hmm.
the caretaker. And if you look into it, yes, children run to their moms when they're hurt because their moms are the loving caretakers and their dads are the fun ones, right? But when
Yeah.
they're hurt, they're go to mom. So kids are feeling good being with mom all day.
Hmm. Well, my husband right now is downstairs taking a nap.
Oh,
So it's one of those where it would be nice to be able to be like, hey, if you're going to be home today, and he's been home most of the morning, if you're going to be home today, I'm out. But like you said, I know he's not going to provide that comfort the way I do.
yeah,
And if you ask him, he probably thinks that I am too easy on her and too whatever and all that. And I get it, especially when she's sick, you know.
of course.
I think part of that is that we have had that role kind of thrust onto us, but I think also we kind of create it for ourselves. Like I know I do. I know that I'm like, oh no, if my baby needs me, I don't care what baby, how old my baby is, but my baby needs me, my baby's gonna need me, and I need to be there for them.
And
So
I think, I mean, obviously that's what we're supposed to do in deep down in our prime evil,
mhm.
whatever, primitive ways, the fight, flight, and freeze. It's the mother, the nurturer. And if we were back in the old days where it was just hunting and providing, and the man would be out hunting, the mom would be home with the kids. And
Yeah.
nowadays we all have to work.
While we're
There's
churning the butter.
I think that would be fun. Some
I
days I
honestly don't know how to churn butter because I don't think I think
turn
it's two
butter.
hands. Like I think it's hard.
Look
So
very good.
yeah, I was kind of like more axe murder or knife murder. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
But yeah, if that's I really do feel good. That's kind of what I want to do. But then I also have what society wants us to do.
mhm,
And you've got the two parts of us that want to be home with our kids and need to work to feed them.
yeah.
So, ladies,
I think
comment below what you
yeah.
think, what you would do. What were you gonna say, Chris?
Well, I was just gonna say, I think the mom guilt too. Like if I didn't stay home, I mean, my daughter's 9. Could I leave while she's home for a while? I could, right? And have a meeting or run an errand or whatever. And at the same time, I have that mom guilt of, oh, but if she needs me while I'm gone,
Mm-hmm.
then, can I really be there for her? Like I went to the gym this morning, before she was even out of bed. And I got back and she's like, Mom, I called you 5 times. And my phone didn't have any missed calls, but I'm like, what? I didn't even know. Like I had to show her, prove to her that I had no clue that she'd called. But it's like, you know, I'm sure it was 5 times in 3 minutes, and it's because she wanted to watch TV. So it wasn't like an emergency or anything, but still that mom guilt.
That reminded me of TikTok where have you seen that one where he's like, I have called you 2 times and no one was there to answer. It was the Tiger King or whatever that guy is. I'll
Oh,
send that
yeah.
to you. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you'll have
people are
to.
like overlaying it. Like this mom wakes up and she's like, oh, I forgot to turn the baby monitor on. And so she goes into her baby's room and it like flashes to the tiger guy. And he's like, I called you. And it's swearing and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. But no, I get it. Like we create this for ourselves because that's what we were supposed to do back in the day. And now it's kind of inconvenient when we have to work full time. So
Yep.
it is what it is. Like, how do we fix it? We need to have moms, we need to have free daycare.
I would love an assistant.
I want an assistant too. I want someone to edit all these videos. I want someone to
Yes.
fill my schedule.
Yes. Like all the things. Like
Oh,
I'll stay home with my sick kid. You can go do my work stuff. That's great.
yeah.
Or yeah, I don't think I would like it the other way, really.
No.
I don't want to, because then I'd have the mom guilt again. Like that, it would go back to that mom guilt.
Yeah. Sometimes when I drop them off at daycare in the morning, I do have this mom guilt. I mean, all the time I do, obviously, but sometimes it's worse than others, right?
Yep.
Then, you got to think about it. I can't do anything while they're here.
Yeah.
I can't. It's like,
It's a it's a completely different, um, I mean, I guess stage in life, lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, when you've got young kids like you do versus when you're graduating into that stage of like they're going to be on their own and doing their own thing and not need you anymore. And I think I think part of me holds on to that too. Like, oh, this might be, she's 9. This might be the last time she needs me home with her when she's sick, or like you never know when that time's going to be.
Yeah. No, I get that. My 15-year-old, he doesn't need me.
Yeah.
He's 15, and he's sick. He's just gonna lay down. He's rarely sick though. But,
Mhm.
yeah, you don't think about it when you're in it because right now I'm in the stage where they just scream and cry and they want to be on my hip all the time. And I'm like, oh, just grow up. But no, I get it.